Well, it's going to be a busy summer, you'd say, for Liverpool this summer. Possibly the most important one for a while. Obviously, last season we lost Suarez, had to replace him. It was very busy there. But this season now, those players that came in to gel have gelled now. They've had the year. So now this summer, it's all about adding more quality to the squad, would you say, Rory?
Yeah, definitely. And I think more experienced players as well. Because we signed like Markovic and Shannon. They've done fairly well. But they're also not experienced enough to like pick themselves up in the big games. With Gerrard leaving as well, we've not really got any leaders in our team. So I think it's extremely important as well that we get some like big name players who actually like have done their bit of like a complete player and then have some leadership skills as well. But yeah, it's a massive transfer window for us.
Any big targets that spring to mind, Alex?
Big targets would be looking at Depay, Lacazette, for example, but they're both young players as well. But like Rory was saying, we need some experience. So trying to snap up James Milner on the free, that'd be a great signing. Considering Gerrard's leaving, he can come into the midfield. He's got experience in the Premier League. He's won titles, obviously, with Man City, so he knows what it takes. He's still playing in their team now, which shows he's got the quality to play. So I think that would be a big loss for them, big gain for us. Other players, we definitely need to sharpen up this defence, considering the amount of goals we've leaked recently and the way that the back four have been performing, or the back five or three, or however we've been playing. So yeah, I think the defence is a key area to look at.
Yeah, I think Milner would be such a good signing on a free. I think he offers so much experience. Like you said, he's a title winner. He knows what he's doing. He can play in all sorts of different positions as well. You can pretty much play him anywhere on the pitch. If we were struggling at left back, James Milner would fit in. I think he's played up front for City this season. Just shows you he's that kind of player who'll play anywhere. He's not bothered as long as he's playing. And I think a lot of the young players at Liverpool, we mentioned Sterling in our last show, he maybe needs that kind of influence around him where someone to just say, look, you're playing football, enjoy it and do it, because James Milner would be, for me, a perfect signing on a free. To go on from what Alex said about defence-wise, we definitely need a right-back, don't we, Rory? The only thing that springs to mind maybe Nathaniel Klein from Southampton.
Yeah, right-back's like a definite. And yeah, like you said, Nathaniel Klein would be a bad signing. Could we get him? I'm not sure, but if we could get him, it would be a great signing. I'm not too sure what type. Well, we do need defenders, but I'm not sure what type of players out there apart from Klein. He said so. It'll be interesting to see who we're looking at for that position.
I'm trying to rack my brain for more right backs, really, and none are really springing to mind other than Klein. Alex, I mean, can you think of anyone out there that we could potentially be looking to sign? I know we were linked with Montoya from Barcelona, the right back, but that was only in sort of gossip pages. But anyone else?
It's a tough one, really. You'll just have to wait for the scouting system to go out and find someone, I guess, because I can't think of anyone unless it comes down to the fact we take on Manquillo for the second season of the loan he was meant to have, because I can see him going back myself and only staying for the year. But we definitely need someone in, because obviously Glenn's going, well, looks to be going. Flanagan's out injured for another 9 months now because of his surgery, so yeah, we definitely need to strengthen that position, so we'll just have to wait and see, I guess.
And Skirtle, Sarko, are you happy with that as a centre-back partnership? I think a bit more depth needs to be brought in there.
I'm happy with them two being our starting centre-backs. I think they're both good defenders, but I think we pick up quite a lot of injuries with them, so we do need more depth in it, because Lovren and Torre, they're just not good enough to come in and replace them. So we definitely need one more defender, a good defender. But I think the two of them, they're good defenders. They work well together, but Saka does pick a few injuries up. So yeah, we're going to need to sign someone for that position.
And definitely, we said again in our last show, we've not been scoring enough goals. We've not been attacking well enough. Surely we need a good attacking player that's going to create things or score goals. We mentioned Depay earlier. He'd be good. He's fast, isn't he? He's young, he's raw. He'll take people on. That's the kind of player I think that we need, maybe. Or do we need an out-and-out striker that'll score 20 goals a season, a la Christian Benteke?
I think by losing Suarez and having Sturridge injured for the majority of the season, the striker is what we need to be scoring them goals, because we've scored like half the goals we got last season, which you say is not good enough. Last year we had an exceptional season, which would be very, very difficult to match. However, that's like a baseline now. We need to kick on and, if not improve on that. So yeah, definitely need a striker for the goals because we're just lacking in them. We've got the creativity behind him. It's just we can't get the ball in the back of the net. So I think a striker first and foremost.
Right, I'm going to ask you one word answer, Rory and Alex, and then I'll give my own one as well. Right, one name, one player that realistically you'd be happy with signing. So don't say Messi here. Just a realistic signing you think we could make and that you'd be really, really delighted if they came to the club.
Lacazette.
Probably Benteke for me.
And Depay.
Well, 3 different answers there, but all 3 of them, one of those would be a great signing. So thank you again for listening. Stay tuned for the next show, which is going to be a dedication to Steven Gerrard.